Welcome champions! In the How to Play Like a Pro series, we will be showing you some of the best decks to date, and to start it off, we have some insanely good gameplay for you. We've selected a game between JKKK89 and M&M's vs Smarties, two of our best players and competitors in the Gold Cup of the Road to Paris. Today, we will be focusing on JK's deck, Hakim from the Academy faction, as he faces Syria. Playing with some of the biggest creatures and spells in the game, it will excel in mid to late game with great board control and loads of firepower. However, as we can see, early game will be a weakness for it, as the smaller creatures simply do not have enough damage output. Here, M&M's manages to bring JK down to 12 health points quite easily. Luckily though, the evade capacity and health of many of those creatures, as well as his access to a huge variety of spells, will do a great job in defending Hakim until the bigger creatures can come out. It's at this point that a double Insect Swarm allows him to come back into the game, tipping the balance back into his favour. Possibly, the most important creature of this deck will be the Jinn Cloud Shaper. This card will benefit greatly from creatures like Nur that have access to magic channeling abilities, as the more magic you have on your hero, the less the Jinn will cost. Here for example, we see it come out for no resource cost at all. But look at his hand. At this point, M&M decides to get rid of Nur, one of Hakim's best unique cards. JK then plays his second unique card, Damran, excellent at clearing out the board with poison counters. If any deck were to be compared to a Swiss Army knife, this Hakim deck would definitely be a first-class challenger. After 12 minutes of duel, the game has slowly turned in JK's favour as both players struggle to get the momentum back. JK's last trump card will be the unique Shinoshi, giving him some much needed late game power. The duel then ends after 28 minutes of intense fighting, with JK opening up the top row for a devastating final blow from that dreaded Shinoshi. This brings us to the end of our very first Play Like a Pro video in the series that will analyse for you all the best decks in Duel of Champions. Make sure you try out these decks to see how they work for you, as they will probably be amongst the strongest decks used throughout the Road to Paris competition. In the meantime, good luck and see you very soon on the battleground.